Hey, welcome back to another episode of One More Time. And today we're gonna try out something that has not been spoken of for a long time. A Sony Ericsson phone, man. Especially the LT18i, that was a mouthful, more commonly known as the Arc S. You know, Arc because it literally looks like an arc. Let me just grab the tablet up. Look, it literally has an arc. But without wasting any more time, let's just... Where the fuck is the power on button again? Without wasting any more time, let's just power it on and see if it still works. Okay, so a little story about the phone before we actually do anything with it. Well, I actually have this for a while now. Only problem, it was boot looping, so it took me until like last week to actually just reflash it, and it was like a ton of trouble because the required tools were not wanting to work, and also just Windows in general, plus the drivers kept failing and all that shit. So yeah, after all that, we are finally here. And as you can see, for the past week, I've actually used this phone quite much. So yeah, let's just... Mobile network and Wi-Fi. Yes, please. No, thank you. No, I won't sign into anything. Yes, think. I won't register, and boom. Here's our professional device. Which, step one, I'm gonna lower the brightness because my sensor absolutely can't take bright elements. So look. Well, step one. Yeah, there is the lock screen. This runs Android 4.0.4. Look, Facebook. Facebook still works on here. I'm literally getting Facebook notifications on here. Anyway, so let's just read the specs for a bit, which we can do on this beautiful tablet. Well, it released in September 2011. Yeah, up to Android 4.0.4, which is currently what we have. 1 gig of storage plus an microSD HC slot. Yeah, only 3G. Mini SIM, which is pretty weird for me. Like, back in the day, that like, and even today, we call this thing, this big ass thing, a mini SIM. I mean, compared to the entire card, that was like back in the day, like as big as a fucking credit card. I mean, I understand how that actually counts as mini, but in today's age, when I can literally lose my SIM card because it's like this big, yeah, that's one thing I don't understand. Look, scratch resistant glass. But we all know that no glass is ever scratch resistant. We got a 480p screen, which is an LED backlit LCD. A Snapdragon S2, which is pretty old. But like, I mean, the entire phone is old. Like, that's the point of One More Time, showing off old phones. We got HDMI ports, like everything that you would ever ask for. ANT plus. Yeah. So that's about what I wanted to just go over spec wise, and let's go over the device itself. So what can we do with a device like this in like today's age? You can, for one, use the Xperia app that you can absolutely still to this day just get. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked on the stop button. Look, you can still get this on any Android phone that you have, other than the HTC Dream. Like, I'm working on making it work for that one too, but before that, you can still do everything else. Only problem is that on other phones, it's just for show, because this absolutely doesn't look good. I mean, not even the fact that it doesn't look good, but like the web elements, which is basically most of this, do not work. And you can still listen to music on here, of course. Let me just bust out some Scarlet Fire. There it is. Holy shit, I forgot I had this on such a max volume, man. Speakers are actually decent for a phone this old. This is like literally half the volume, and it's already much louder than like any other like phone speaker I've ever seen or heard. Well, onto the other things that you can do with a phone like this in 2025. Geometry Dash. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that even though I'm pretty bad at Geometry Dash, especially on such a small device, you can play just fine. Not like me, but yeah, you can. Sorry. Well, what else can we do on here? Write messages. Hi. And also, I don't know, let's just add a photo. Do I have photos? Okay, no, I don't have photos. Then, cool. And also, I'm not gonna show you guys my call log. But like, look, you can still make calls on here. Like, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shit. You know what, let's just ask editor me to blur that. Because, yes, you can make phone calls and stuff. But I accidentally leaked my fucking call log, and since I made this for like an hour, that was really not a pleasant experience. Just having my stuff completely leaked. As you can see, you got your beautiful Firefox thing here, which, yeah, Fennec. I think I can like log in with my account here, but no thank you, I'm not gonna log in to another account for this video. And also, something really cool is the fact that you can just set up alarms. 7:19. Done. And yeah, that works. And also, Facebook Lite works, which, please wait while I search up any sort of page that would help me just not show my stuff. You know what? Let's just open up Ivy Combs' page here, since I already got like a few Facebook messages about like, or like notifications about this. So yeah, look, there's Ivy Comb. And yeah, you can pretty much do a ton more Android 4 things on this Android 4 device, of course. But this was quite a... Oh, I forgot. Neo Reader was one of the beautiful features that you can still to this day do, which is basically you click this beautiful button and then you got a barcode scanner, which, you know what, man? Wait, do we have a barcode? Here's a barcode. Let me just scan the barcode. Wait, do I have flash? I want to turn on the flash first. Sound, yep. No, I don't care. Yeah, there is a barcode. You have to approach it calmly. And code could not be recognized. Wait, what if I were to turn on my phone's flash, like this one, which is basically the recording phone's flash? Come on. All I care about is to have a barcode scan with the built-in barcode scanner. Come on. Of course I am accidentally having my fucking hand over this. Come on. I'm clicking the click button. What's up with this not working, man? Okay. We actually got the code, which we can then search up with Fennec Asteroid with some. What is router.neom.com? What is that? What is this? I guess we may never know if it won't load. Yeah, server not found. Cool. Well, so that should mean that that's pretty much all you can do. I mean, maps also works. Track ID doesn't work though. So this is a pretty good phone, but I mean, it's pretty basic feature wise. So bye.